Check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to Changing the Game. I am G-Lew. That is Deandra Chanel, and we are back. What's up, Deandra?
Hello. How's it going?
Hey. It's going good. It's going good. Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Happy. Did you have a
Tuesday.
good Memorial Day weekend and holiday,
It
all
was
that?
pretty good. I can't complain. So,
Okay.
tonight
Okay.
we
Good.
have,
Good. How are the family? The kids?
yes, kids were good. We had a great time over the weekend. Um, but
Okay.
as well as you, I'm sure you had a great Memorial Day, yes?
Yes. Yes. Also, can't complain.
Good. So tonight we have a gentleman by the name of Ricky did that. So he is a musician and he's also an actor. I think we talked last week about that movie Sam's Cry. So we're gonna elaborate a little bit on his
Yes.
role and his music career. So if you wanted to bring him in without further ado, yes.
Without further ado, we got the man himself. He's right here. Ricky did that live in the building. What up, homie?
What up, what up, what
Hey,
up, family? How
Ricky.
y'all doing today? Hey, hey, hey. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully everybody's
How
having a
you doing,
wonderful
brother?
day. I'm doing fine, thankfully. How about you guys yourselves?
All good. Thank you for
Great.
coming on, by the way.
Of course. Anything to help anybody, you feel me? Or anybody to, talk about something.
Yeah. So you are a musician and an actor, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself for those of
Well,
us who don't know who you are.
I'm just honestly the way I see myself, I'm a nobody, but I'm a young Chicano artist. I'm 26 years old. I've been doing music for the past 9 to 10 years, probably. I've got to meet a lot of people. I'm pretty chill, quiet, very to myself, very serious all the time. Um, you know, I I help a lot through my community by, just hanging around with people. Like see what I can get myself involved in, where I can help my younger generation and such. Right now, I have done a few autism shows and a few cancer shows, so I'm pretty known in the lowrider community. I'm just a chill guy, to be honest. I'm really not much of a person, but opportunities get offered every day, and you never believe a dream can happen or something come into reality.
So tell us about how you got your start in music because you started pretty young because you said you're only 26. So that means like high school, junior year of high school, you started with music. What made you get into music?
It's poetry. So it all came from middle school. Previous people probably know. I used to. I said it on the last podcast. I'm not ashamed of it. I got bullied through middle school.
Mhm.
I was overweight, so I used to write poetry. I tried to focus in school. I couldn't. Sometime in high school, going through a phase and going through a harder situation in my life, I turned the opposite way. And one day, my friends on the street just told me, like, "You still rap?" And I mean, do you write? Like, do you still be writing? I'd be like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Say something." They used to make fun of me. It just started with writing. I used to write my feelings out. It really came from poetry. Um, and I spit something to my friends. They were telling me I was whack. Sophomore year, before sophomore year, probably. It was probably like the bit of the winter break, I think it was.
Mhm.
And I came back to school, and one day my friends, were, "You still rap?" I was like, "Yeah," and I started rapping in front of them, and they're like, "Bro, your stuff got nice, like." Have you thought about hitting the studio or something? I said, "Nah, like it's just me messing around with it." And through the years, just messing with it, I started actually recording music because of a friend that would actually have a little studio in the back of his house.
Mhm.
So we would record there, and then I started releasing music and just getting feedback from there. With like on SoundCloud, it just kind of took off on its own because I ended up getting offered to do shows in LA, like underground shows and such, and it just took off like all through my high school. I didn't really finish because I was so into like networking at that time. I didn't, even though I didn't know what networking was, but I was networking so much because
Mhm.
of just starting off to writing music to actually taking it into a studio and actually like laying it out and just putting it there just for fun. and turning out to be something, unbelievable.
So how does it make you feel? Like for me personally, it would kind of like irritate me and piss me off to like have my homeboys talk so much shit about me and my craft, and then all of a sudden they're like on board when they see that you're doing your thing. Like how did that make you feel? Was that like a motivator, or did it kind of discourage you a little bit at first?
It discouraged me a little bit, but in me, I knew what I was writing. I knew what I was doing was just speaking my feelings, my thoughts. So I was like, if you don't like it, it's fine. I mean, we don't. We're human. We don't agree. We're not all gonna agree to our each other's terms. So I use all negativity. The way I see it, all negativity, I just use it as positive. I feel like they're just mad that they don't have no one to guide them, or probably no way to show them a positive way on how to actually influence people. That's the way the way I
Hmm.
see it.
Now let's talk about, because I love the fact that you brought this up. It's very near and dear to my heart. So when I was in middle school, I used to write poetry too.
Okay.
I even got like into a book and stuff. So how do you transition your poetry into music? Like finding a melody, finding the sound to then create a song out of it? Because that's not easy, I'm sure.
This is kind of weird, but I start with writing first. The instrumental comes after, I believe, because it's the way I transition it is just I speak like I don't know if you guys I've Tupac has a big role influence into me because he spoke stuff that I could relate to. He spoke about reality that people should be aware of, things that we should be acknowledging. So for me, it just I try to put it in a format that my rate, my people, my environment, my generation, the new generation, the generations that I've been around, or the the people that I'm just around, see how they talk, how they live. So for me to put it in a craft, I just what I already have written, it'll be like what I feel when I'm going through that moment, or when I'm like, socializing, whatever the case is. I'll use that and put it into my own words, into a point where I can put my pain, my feelings, which is poetry, because I poetry you're expressing yourself. So I express myself in a way that other people can also relate, which is not always easy. It's very hard. I can't really say how I do it. I just somehow, just gather every little information and put it together.
So one more question before I kick it over to my co-host. Now, when it comes to your style, I noticed that you have like this old school style about you, like a 90s style, although you're like extremely young. Where did you get your inspiration for your style?
Um, I kind of grew up with that style. It's not a fashion. It's actually a lifestyle, the way we dress. So that kind of just stuck to me while I grew up. I had my handy downs from my brothers. It's just my brothers basically. They wear Dickies, Ben Davis, and we had something similar to Pro Club at that time. I forgot what it was called. We would wear that, and then we would, wear Ben Davis. I had a few passed down Ben Davis stuff. Um, FB County stuff. We had a few things handed down to me. So it came to me. I was around that environment. I got to see and live that I don't know why it's not I get it. We look nice. It's a nice style and we stand out for the 90s cultura, but it was a lifestyle that we lived. It was something serious. We didn't have money to buy Gucci, Louis, Fendi. We didn't know nothing about brand clothes. We just knew this is what we wear and this is fine with us and we were fine with it. So my style just came for me to keep it going. I'm I do it for my raza, my community, my Latinos, my Mexicans, my people. I keep it for them because um, a lot of our history is not always explained correctly or put out there in a proper way, or for us to know, because the government does hold a lot of information from history. So
Mhm.
it's something for me to stand out for my people. So if people find it as a fashion, well, it's a fashion, it's a lifestyle. We're brown and proud, and this is what we had. We didn't have much. It was just a style that we dressed, and people and officers and people considered us as gangsters, as vandalism people. When in reality, it was all we had. We didn't have the money what other people had. We try to feed within each other and have what we had just for food better than clothing, because clothing, anything's better. It's better to have something on than nothing.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's where my I get my clothing from. That's how I stay in that thing, and I live that life. Like right now, I'm wearing pro clubs. I just took off my pro club sweats. I just because it's so hot. It's a daily thing that I dress. I go to work like that. It's not that I. It's a style. It's just the way we live.
Mhm. Julie, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here. I was waiting on you to turn it over. First off, bro, what's crazy that you said that about the stilo, right, and the way you dress and all that, right? Back in the day, what people don't know, I don't know if some do, some don't, but the reason people like from the hoods and gangs, quote unquote, were wearing Dickies and Ben Davis and all that, right? Because really Dickies first, because that's really what people could afford. You know what I mean? That wasn't really trying to be a style. That was like what people could afford, and the G's made it look good, after a while, and that became like the uniform and all that to where it is today, like you said.
Oh, he froze a little bit.
He froze. Yeah, he froze a little bit. No,
Well,
but
while we wait for him, I actually wanted to talk to you about. So I normally ask this question to like the older cats, like the dudes in their 40s and 50s.
What happened?
How do you feel? A couple of things. How do you feel about um, the younger generation picking up this style that they grew up with? Like regardless, like I understand what you're saying about like it being a lifestyle, but it's a style nonetheless because it is a fashion statement regardless. Like, how do you feel about the younger generation picking up this resurging that lifestyle look?
honestly,
Younger generation.
I can't. There's some things I can't say, but honestly, I don't like it. I mean, it's nice, but before you dress like that, um, I feel like they should be aware to be ready for any situation where you might get ran up on. A car might pull over and ask you where you're from. Um, it's yeah, it's I don't really like it. I mean, it's fine. Like it's nice. Yeah, you guys don't get me wrong. We like he said, we figured out how to make it look nice, and it's just that's the way we dress. And I find it nice that they want to dress like us, but they need to understand as well that this is not this is not something like you should just dress around, because you never know. There is codes, um, to the lifestyle, but the thing is, you never know. He could be walking down the street and he's dressed like that, and a group of people just from that city or from a rival enemy hood and just pull up on him, where you from, and he might stutter or not say anything, and they're gonna ask him who he hangs around with. He could say the wrong thing, and then leads them into a deeper hole, or something in a consequence. It's not something that's something. That's why when I do stand out, or when I go to shows and I do have a lot of younger generation that comes up to me and asks me questions and want to take pictures with me, all I tell them really is, this is not where you want to be. I try guiding them in a proper way. If you're gonna dress like that, just know, be prepared. You're gonna face something in your life, and just hope for the best. And you hopefully you learn your lesson. If not, just take care of yourself. That literally, because it's not easy.
That's a fact. I know I froze up earlier. I don't know what happened, but that's a fact, because back in the day, like, I mean, nowadays it's kind of like people could just kind of dress however, right, wear that. But back in the day, if you wore that, you definitely were gonna get hit up, and it was definitely gonna someone was gonna ask you. Well, you couldn't just wear that like that. You feel me? So that's what you're saying is real if it applies to what's going on right now as well. But back in the day, that was for sure.
Oh no, yeah, that's still, well. I mean, I don't know in every other city, but I make sure that's. I mean, now I don't make sure, but certain people make sure that still applies here in
Right,
where I, you know.
right. Yeah, people dress different now though. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know, but back in the day, for sure, though, if you wore that, you had the uniform on, you was definitely gonna get hit up. You know what I mean? So that's true. I know. Like I said, I froze up earlier, but asking you about that culture and all that. Also, I wanted to ask you about, you know, I seen it, kind of in your bio, and you talked a little about who you like, obviously Tupac, but you said some other people like Little Rob, Biggie, and all these people. You kind of spoke on Pac. Can you elaborate more? What was it about all these artists separately that made them that you liked them, or what it was you took from them individually? Because they're all kind of different artists.
Yeah, so lyrically, for like lyricists, like for vocabulary and writing and spitting flow, all came from Big Pun and Big L. That came from that my that those rhymes and just like that style came from them. From Pac, Biggie, and Little Rob, like for Biggie, it was more what he said. Like to me, what dragged me to him was, sky's the limit. That song, and something about it, like he touched me just hearing it. Like I remember when I was a kid, I would play it in my room before going to school. Like I remember certain songs, like, and like the one where he says, I pulled 14 karat earrings on his daughter's ear or something like that. Like
Right.
what he was saying, I could visual what he was saying, but like from someone coming in that point of view, from that low, he had faith. He had faith in himself, and that's what dragged me to Biggie. When it comes to Park came to me as a revolutionary. That's where I kind of want to stand for my people as a revolutionary, like a Pancho Villa, Malverde, like 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 the Aztec poet king, or I want to stand for my people. I want to leave. I want to like I heard this recently from Mr. Little One. Shout out to Mr. Little One. Um, I seen him at my premiere, and he told me I'd rather leave a seed planted and let younger no future generation know what we were going through and struggling, but how to bring a better environment in a positive way to show that we can live amongst with each other without any issues. And then there goes the other side where you could have a dream and you can chase what you want to believe in, but you're doing it for yourself. What would you leave for a mark for your people? And it touched me after he told me. We had a conversation. It really, everything that we spoke that day touched me. It got me thinking more. So I would say is like I would want to stand out more for my people. I want to stand out like Pancho Villa. I want to stand out for my raza. I want to stand out for my communities. It doesn't matter what race. I want them to know that we can all together show the the higher ranked people that we can all do it. That we can show you we can beat the system, because the system is so corrupted with us right now, which is
Right.
not right. You know,
That's a
that's
fact.
my that's my thoughts.
That's a fact. I respect that coming from a younger brother, man. It seems like you're well aware of what's going on, knowledgeable and woke, as they say. You know what I mean? So I respect that about you, brother.
He cut out again.
I'll be real with you. You have a very old soul, which I respect. And then
Right. You talked about your influences in music. I'm that freeze up again. Am I back?
You're good. You're good. You're back.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you your influences in acting. Like, how did you get into that, and who was maybe your influence? How did you even want to get into acting?
So this is crazy. I never wanted to get into acting. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. This is BS to the side. As a kid, I grew up watching Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, Boulevard Nights. I reenacted every movie I grew up with. I know these movies on the top of my head. So me watching these movies, watching them repeatedly, I would rehearse the scenes, and then I'll look at myself in the mirror, or I would mess around once in a while, just pretending like acting like an actor. I'll try to like mess around, like ready, 3, 2, 1, like messing around. Um, the way it happened, it's mind blowing because I just finished doing a show, and that following night, and I was so hungover. I get a call early in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and shout out to No Fronts. He gave me a call early in the morning saying, "Hey, um, they need some young cast, some extras. You might even get a good role, if you arrive early. Um, this is a one shot opportunity. You never know what might happen." In my head, I didn't want to, but for the fans and the people that have been because I stopped doing music, doing what I was doing for a while. So for me to come back, I thought about the people that support me on what I do. So I said, I'm gonna go do it. Woke up, got ready, ironed out my clothes, fucking paid someone to take me out there because at the time I didn't have a vehicle. Went out there 4 hours on set. It was the most stressing time of my life. I did everything natural, my stunts, everything actual falling. It was it was hard, but the role that I played was the reason I took that role was because I've been in that situation and I've had friends I have lost in those situations.
Right.
But for me to figure out me being an actor, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It came to me somehow. I never wanted to be an actor. It was never part of my plan. I've always wanted to be a musician, a rapper. But for me to be an actor is something that makes me smile because it's not something new or it's not something that I'm used to. Something that that gets offered once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, that's how it came to be a part, and it was just it was a blessing. I was thankful. I am, and 1 week from now, I will start filming another movie that I will be in another movie that's coming out soon. I will be part of we're gonna start filming soon. Sorry, we're gonna start filming soon for that movie in 1 week right now. From
That's
now,
inc- that's incredible, brother. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
thank
I want
you.
to ask you too on your acting and music. Like, what do you? Obviously, probably music. You said was your natural talent and love. So I was going to ask you, which one do you like the best, or which one brings you the most joy as you work and put it together? You know what I mean? Like maybe you're writing the rapper in the studio or on the set making the movie.
It's hard, honestly. Honestly, the experience of being on a movie and just being around that, like, it's exciting, bro. Like, I don't know, I can't bring no words to it. It's very like I can't even say. I don't even know how to put it. I would say it's hard because then I do my music, and while I'm doing my music, I meet so many artists that I'm so excited to meet, and they tap in with me, and it's like, damn, like it's hard to balance both. But I would honestly say it's the acting, the whole role, because I'm about to sit down on a chair this coming week, and when we start filming for I don't know how many hours to do makeup. I don't know nothing about that, and they said it's gonna be a long take, so I'm very excited to like feel the process. I will be going live for my fans to see as well, but I would say it's on the acting, bro. Really.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Doing one more thing, and I'm gonna turn it back over. Being that you're getting more involved with the acting, it seems like you're having fun. You're really enjoying the experience. You're like a real actor on set, makeup, all that. Does that make you too? I'm sure you're enjoying it more because obviously you're probably having more success with the acting. You're actually doing movies. Does that make you want to go harder with the music as well? Like, do you want have plans to get bigger, or you just more so for the love of it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hard on the music. I'm using, yeah, what I'm doing right now. Hopefully, it boosts this up a little bit. Where I'm gonna go hard on my music right now because it does push me to do harder on my music. Right now, um, I can't say much, but I've been offered a few times to do a few shows with Lefty Gunplay. I've done a few shows for MB Writers. Shout out to MB Writers for actually letting me open up for them. Um, but I do have a song coming out with Trouble Kid, Little G from San
Okay.
Bernardino. If you guys know who Trouble Kid is, I will be having soon a feature with Misfit Soto. I can't really speak much of on the other two because one of them is a group that just got together, and the other one is I can say his name. I will be soon having a feature with Rafi the Plug.
Wow.
Um,
You
yeah.
got big feet. You naming big features. All those are respectable features in their right, bro. So that you doing some things, homie.
Well, the thing that
Congratulations.
crazy part too is that when I was younger, I got to meet Nate Dogg's son. I got to meet Sugar Free. I got to meet so many people. I recently got to meet Delphonics, the Norman Car. I recently got to meet
Wow.
Brenton Wood, bro. I got to meet Brenton Wood recently. I'm meeting so many people like, and this is not just now. Before too, I've got to meet comedians, actors, people that are coming out in music videos for the baby and such, and trying to offer me opportunities. And it's like it's crazy, bro. Like I just meeting, it's like that energy is what's boosting me right now. That act, like you said, that acting is what really pushed me right now. Is like
Right.
let's go get this, let's go do this. Like I'm just ready. Like anything that's offered to me right now, I'm winning. Like let's go do this, let's go.
Right. Yeah, great ambition, bro. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Respect. Go ahead, Deandra.
Congratulations to you on all your success, by the way. I'm sure it's going to be very much continued. And
Thank
shout out to Different Stilo, by the way. Those was are dope.
Oh
What
yeah,
a
shout out! Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Little G. They blessed me with a gold chain. Different stilo. Shout out to them. Shout out my boy Little G for really blessing me with this. We met up. He tapped in with me. He said, "I got something for you," and that's why I said we got something in the works. He actually after dropping this off, he said we're gonna be hitting the studio in a couple weeks, so be alert. So stay
nice.
Dope.
tuned. Yeah.
Dope.
So, when it comes to your music, is there any person that you have a dream collaboration with?
Honestly, I would say it would either be Little Rob or MC Magic.
I'm sure that you can get that without a doubt. Those are really humble guys.
And if not, at least one with Norman Carter from the Delphonics, or one with, at least one with Slay the Wicked.
Nice.
At least, if you guys are not aware, I will be releasing a tape soon. That will have some two new oldie songs that I will be doing. One's the original oldie, and the other one's a Spanish English Chicano rap oldie.
Wait, did you say tape?
Yeah, I'm
Like a
dropping.
literal.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh
Soon.
my
I'm gonna
god,
have CDs
yes.
first. I'm gonna have CDs first. I actually have a plug. Shout out to the people in Santa Ana at the record store after off the beach. I actually tapped in with them, met them. We talked a little business. They're actually gonna be in tapes, but a little bit later on in the future once I get the CDs out. Everything.
Good for you.
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope.
Now,
That's,
as far as acting, how difficult was it for you to prepare for your role with Sam's Cry?
Hard. It was really hard. I wanted to break down after the first two takes. I wanted to cry. I had to hold myself in from crying because of just the this visualizing what I was gonna do, because it was hard for me. I've like I said, I've seen a few friends pass away in those situations, and
Yeah,
I couldn't do nothing. I've been in that situation, so it really touched me. It was something that's why I say like Sam's Cry should be watched. We should be aware of certain things. We should listen to our kids. We should listen to the people around us. At least be kind to hear a person and help at least, because the conversation can help anything throughout the day. I when I'm driving and I see someone sad, I roll down my window and I just tell them roll it down. I tell them have a beautiful day, you guys. Smile, have a good day. Today's a new day. Be thankful, and hopefully your day gets better. And they literally stopped me halfway, almost before, if it's the same direction we're going or before. Hey, thank you, I needed that. Well, you never know what someone's going through. I'm going through a situation right now which is so hard. Before doing all this, and it was hard for me to even prepare right now to even
yeah,
do this whole interview. So it's not it's not easy. Same thing with the role. It wasn't so easy for me to understand or get, like, it was just the feeling of knowing that that's a real situation that's happening in our society now at times, because of the generations that think that it's fun when in reality it's not. You're just abusing of things that you don't need for your body.
right.
You know.
So I won't give away too much because it's still not released. Um, but that particular role changed the whole outcome of that person's life. So to have that role be your role, I'm sure you're very proud. Like to
Yeah.
have that climax in that and the movie for
Yeah.
it to get to the actual story.
Exactly. Yeah. It
Yeah,
really
it
is.
was a really good. Um, bro, I didn't because me knowing you, I see you as somebody who's very reserved. So to see you like really get into character, like that's something that's not for that particular thing that you did. It's not very easy. Like some
It's
people get embarrassed, or some people would just like, I'm not doing that. That's a little bit too much. But for you to take on that particular role and with that particular scene, congratulations to you. You
thank
did a
you.
good job.
Appreciate it. But yeah, preparing on that one, it wasn't easy. It was really hard.
Mhm.
Just knew I had to do my best, and this was a one-time opportunity, and I had to show them that anybody can do it. You know, as long as you guys keep offering opportunities like this, you know.
So, what was it like for you to be next to some of the greats like Noel G in that movie?
um, well, when I was rolling my filming my scene, I seen OLG leaving. You know, and I seen Concrete leave as well from after. You know, um,
Yeah.
from being on the set. It was it's nice. You know, I grew up watching OLG and all the Fast and the Furious movies. You know, like I'm a big fan of Fast and the Furious movies. So just seeing the homie Hector and come, you know, seeing him that he came out on the Purge and stuff. You know, is like, and he
Yeah.
sticks to the same character's name. You know, and hopefully the name that I use, the one that I have in my role as, hopefully it sticks because that is my actual name in the streets. You know, Chino is my actual name outside. You
Yeah.
know, hopefully, you know, and just having him as a character, you know, be knowing that I'm working with Paul Rodriguez and, you know, Concrete, people that are actually doing things, a
Mhm.
comedian that's very, you know, well known, and then someone that comes out in movies. It's an honor. It's very beautiful, honestly, and meeting them, they're very nice, beautiful people, very respectful people, you know. Um, honestly, it's a blessing getting to know them, you know.
I want to actually ask you because we've had quite a few guests on here that either are in music or that are actors that have a very similar story to you, where you grew up in a particular lifestyle and then you up and change your life and start doing the acting, the music, and all that stuff. What do you recommend for someone who is still in the lifestyle per se and is trying to get their foot in the door in that way?
I would say keep pushing. Every opportunity or any place you get invited to, go take it. You never know what might bring. You never know what the table might bring to you. You know, just go out there. You know, don't stop doing what you're doing. You know, like what I would say, what I tell my younger generation of my little homies from my town is echale ganas.
Mhm,
Echale ganas means, you know, put some effort. Go do it. Don't
mhm,
talk. You know, for me, ganas is don't talk about it. Just do it. You know, it doesn't matter if you fail or you win. You know, as long as you did it, you know, you tried. You know, that's all that matters. And just keep pushing. You know, no matter where. If you fall and you trip, keep going. That's not the end of the road. The road won't stop because you said it stopped. No, it's gonna keep going as long as you believe that it's gonna keep going. Honestly, it's just, you know, expand network. You know, if you meet someone that's actually in there and they invite you to their next event, go. You never know that, you know, they might introduce you to some people and you'll be able to start a podcast, something. You never know. You could do a live interview show every event. You know, you never know what is offered to you. You know,
right.
you could probably be offered to be in the next movie because they're looking for extras. You could probably um, be offered to be in a photo shoot or be an extra in a music video. You never know, you know, and it's good to take those opportunities. Um, I actually got an opportunity not that long ago to be in a music video with Flexino. Um, Flex and Flexino from the Shoreline Mafia group, but I was at work and I wish I could have taken the opportunity, but I was actually at work. I had to take my responsibilities first. But you
Right.
see things like that, you know, uh, like that, like, you know, like me, I took my responsibility because I am an adult. But if you're young and you're trying to do that, you know, take that advantage. Go, you know. If you don't work, you know, if you're not working, you're just chilling at home, go do something, go network, go to an event, you know, take your family with you, have them support you. My family don't support what I do, so it's harder for me to just be. And that's why I'm so independent. I don't depend on no one. I try my best, and that's why I say, you know, it's like honest, anything's possible. Just push, and don't give up.
So where would you say that they should start from the very beginning? Like you're a new person, you don't know where the hell to go. Like
Open up an Instagram account, TikTok.
okay,
Um, start posting, start letting people know what you do, or what you're doing, or if you have already things set together, start posting it, start showing it, start getting attention, um tell your friends to share it. It doesn't take that much. It just takes two buttons to just share, press share. I try doing it my best. I can't because I'm always busy. I'm not really of a phone social media guy. I'm very old school. I Like you said, I'm a very old soul, and that's the way I keep myself. Try to keep myself off the phone as much. Um, so I would say, like, start off just expanding, showing people, make some stickers, and start handing them out to people, and be like, here, look, check this out. This is what I do. If you ever need some work, someone, go to events, like, talk to people, network. I would say that's the way to do it. Just open up a page, post your product, post what you're gonna do, let the people know, start sharing it, do it consistently. Consistency is a thing that everybody should do. Be consistent. I know it's very hard probably for people, but I stay consistent, and it'll work out. And trust me, you'll you'll succeed on what you want to do, and then you'll probably learn more things within time, because it just, with the people you meet, they'll teach you one thing, you learn one thing, and from learning that, you learn another thing. You could be using those things while you're still learning how to network, and still learn how to push what you're doing, or trying to act. You never, like I said, you never know what the table's there. Like I say, um, what I do say is, the f- the bread is on the table. If you're really that hungry, all you gotta do is just grab it.
Right.
Anybody can do it. Nothing's impossible. You know, that's the way I say I would start. Start opening up a page, start putting on marketing, and stuff, and start pushing it out there. Let people know. Start opening up a YouTube channel. Expanding your pages.
So I'm gonna kick it over to my co-host. I'm sure he has a couple other questions for you.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, brother. Being that you're young, well, I don't know how old you are, but you seem to be a younger brother, right? Where do you credit? Because I heard you say you don't get a lot of support from your family, whatnot. But who do you credit maybe for teaching you your whole package, man? Like you have it together. It seems like for a young guy, man. I don't see many young guys speak like you, humble as you, knowledgeable and all these things, hardworking, ambitious. You know what I mean? All these things as a younger guy, man. The traits you hold. Who do you credit? Do you credit that to anyone that has helped you along the way?
A lot of people. I do. First things first, to my dad. Rest in peace.
Rest in
Um,
peace.
my dad, a lot. He was loved from a lot of people. He was loved by a lot of people. He was very known and respected. He was a kind person. Um, he brought my kindness for me, learning how to respect no matter what blood, whatever you look like, doesn't matter if you're poor, ugly, broken, autistic, doesn't matter. Love them, because we're not all perfect.
Right.
That's from my father. My stepfather taught me how to work for my money, and he taught me that no one has my back but myself, and even family can turn their back on you. He taught me how to stay strong and positive. I give that to my stepdad. Shout out to him. My mom, I thank my mom for lots of things. I thank her for trying to raise a man, and I know it's not easy, and I wish I never put her through what I put her through growing up. She taught me how to clean, cook, how to iron, how to wash my clothes, how to do certain things, how to take care of myself. I give a lot of thanks to my mother, especially right now, because I still have her in my life, even though we're not in the right terms of talking. We're not in seeing eye to eye, but I give a lot to my mom, and probably just my brothers, as showing me, is like, as far as in as keeping it gangsta, is like, well, same thing to my OGs that taught me, as you know just be strong, be who you are. Don't hide it, and be proud for what you're doing, and you know not things are ever easy in life. That's about it, and then just mostly them just teaching me on respect, just like respecting other people, and especially my parents taught me to respect my elders, because I remember when I was a kid, I disrespected my tío, and that, how Mexican parents get when you disrespect one of them, and After that, I learned after my whooping, I learned. So it's always respect your elders. It don't matter, even if they're crazy or cranky. Let them be.
Right.
So
Right.
that's who I give it to. My mom, my stepdad, my dad. That rest in peace. Um, my brothers for showing me, and they're mainly the ones that carried me this way. And my parents. And it's not easy because I've lived my whole life basically kind of on my own, like trying to figure things out on my own, and it's not that easy.
Right. Right. Salute to them though, man. The ones that did, anything to help you because it reflects, it shows, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of respect for you, young man. You know what I mean? Not to say it like that, but you're a younger homie, so I got a lot of respect
No,
for
yeah, I
how
get what you mean.
you feel me. Also, man, what do you think you can like your message you can relay on to people coming up under you or people in your age too? Because all those things we just talked about seems to be kind of lost these days with the younger generation, man. So what can you think you can push along with your message to the younger generation coming up under you?
My young generation, I would say first before you guys get into like really putting it out there, read, get your facts right first. Make sure you're speaking on things that are actually happening. But mostly stay in school. Like I wish I have so many regrets, but I wish stay in school. That's the best way. You know, so hard, like to tell this, younger under me that trying to do what I'm doing, just hopefully you're doing it for the right cause, not just for yourself. I know a lot of people are greedy in life, but hopefully you're doing it not just for yourself, but for everybody around you. Hopefully you spread a message and you actually leave a message or try to show something that actually stands out for the right, not for the wrong. You know,
Right. Right.
that's yeah.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Um, what would you say you worked on a few projects, man? What would you say is your most proud or like favorite project that you worked on so far that you're most proud of or that you like the most?
Yeah, I'm really excited for my era. The one that I'm about to release, I'm very excited for it. I've released a lot of singles. I only have one tape out on SoundCloud. That's like taking me back to when I was recording in my closet. Um, but the one I'm about to release, I'm very excited because it has a lot of stuff that I've already shown to people, and they're just waiting to like hear it just so they can bump it. So I'm very excited on this tape because a lot of people are feeling it.
Right.
So that's one I'm very excited. I'm more excited also, but not as excited for the one I'm about to release. But I'm also excited for the one that I'm working on, the second one, which has all these features. I'm very excited for that one too.
What's like the sound we're gonna get on this? Are we gonna get like is it gonna be different from your other stuff that you already had? Is it gonna get a certain sound, a certain like message or certain like vibe that you're pushing on this? Like what is the mood for the tape?
So the first tape, for the first hit that I'm actually releasing, it's bringing you that old school funk. That that lifestyle. I'm talking about more like enjoying the weekends with the people. On speaking about my people, on how like we're not here for drama. We're just here trying to enjoy ourselves. Trying to bring back like the late shade of brown type of vibe. A little of that West Coast, something that you could bring onto a Sunday barbecue and just be like, hey, play that one jammer, boom, and it's a jammer because it's the summertime,
Yeah,
that
summer.
type of feeling. The second tape is more mixed. It's more of a of a new generation West Coast rap with an older generation West Coast rap. I can't really say much because the beats are still in the
Mixing it
process for
together.
that one. Yeah, so it's like it's a nice West Coast type of feeling though. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. I can dig it, brother. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. I want to see, I want to hear it. You know what I mean?
No, you trust me, you gonna want to hear a lot of. Trust me, I got stuff in the laboratory that I gotta finish mixing, mastering, or at least take it to the studio and get it like really done with because it's. I'm telling you, I got so much stuff that people are asking me when you gonna drop this track. When you like right now, there's a song called "Fine Like Wine." Only a few ladies know about this song. I'm not gonna say how they know about the song, but they know about the song. But
Okay.
this song is just a guy expressing himself to a female, basically, and a lot of girls have been bugging me still on that song. When is it gonna come out? It'll come out soon. I promise you. There's songs that are gonna come out as singles, but yeah, that's a very popular song right now with the girls right now. They're kind of interested in this. Fine like wine.
Hey, hold up. Speaking on the ladies, right? How does it feel like being that you're a young little, low key star now in movies and music? You know what I mean? I know you got the ladies, even the ones that, like was sleeping on you before. Now I know you get the new groupies and the people that act like
Okay.
they've been down, and you know what I mean. How does that feel for you, bro? How has that been?
Honestly, I don't really give two. I'm not even paying attention in women right now. To be honest with you, I'm worried about more on my money. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you,
Okay.
honey. If you trying to come have a good night, I'm down to have a fucking fun night. Get it with it. But right now, I'm not even trying to settle down. I'm more focused on my money than anything. I'm doing so many things. I don't feel like a girl could is not the right moment until I know I'm stable with all my music, my acting, all this together. So until then, I'll know. But honestly, it's kind of funny to me because I don't. It's got to a point where I don't even when I do go out, I don't even holler at females. I'm just vibing. I'm enjoying the
Right.
moment.
Yeah.
And people look at me, go get that girl. Nah, bro, I'm chilling. Why go get that? Nah, I don't want to. I'm just not like I'm not digging it. But don't get me wrong. They come up and they approach me. Hey, I think you're cute, or hey, I think you're like. I always get something. Hey, can I get your eyes? I give it to them, but it's just funny to me. Like honestly, it's like, damn. And then so there's just a couple girls out there that dodged me when I was in high school and shit. They tried tapping in with me. It's still the same thing to the day that
Good for
I
you.
still shine. You feel me? You guys didn't get an opportunity then, and all of a sudden you guys want to give me an opportunity. Well, sorry, mamas, you had your chance and you said no, no, so no, no.
Good for
That's
you.
right. Keep it 100 with them. That's right, my boy. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you, homie.
But yeah, literally,
Don't
I'm
be
gonna be
no
honest. I mean,
females
it.
that was fronting on you. You
I've
know what I
been
mean?
offered. I've been offered to do threesomes, like two girls and
Uh
myself.
oh.
I have
Uh
two.
oh.
Oh,
Uh
Like
oh.
I'm talking about,
Oh.
I've been offered so many things, bro. But I'm just like, I'm good. I'm
okay, now
good. Like I'm gonna get there one point, but right now I don't want to. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on
focus on your
myself,
career.
my community, what I'm
That's,
trying to stand out for, and what I'm trying to represent.
Yeah.
that's respectable, brother. Stay strong, homie.
And especially at such a young age, most guys will real quick.
Cause
Crash,
I get you, cause
crash.
I get older women that could be my mom's age. I'm talking about like I get women that's 40, 43, 55, 30 something, trying to throw themselves at me, bro. I've been in the clubs, bro. Like
Not
I
to
went to
build some
go help, just
content.
go chill at a club, bro. I've had women throw themselves at me, older women, just to get a little smuggle with me. I'm like, no, no. And it's funny because it's like, what do you guys want? Leave me alone.
I love
So
it.
many men, so
It
many men.
always takes some type of turn somehow.
So many men in this world, and they decided to come
Wow.
bug me, bro.
Groupies, doggy. You know what I mean? It's just the beginning, homie. Wait till you
It's
blow up.
funny though.
For real.
It's funny.
You ever put that rosary on, get that holy water on you.
Oh, trust. Always, always. I'm always hoping. Literally. I went to a kickback a few weeks ago too. I got recognized too. This girl made a big old scene just because she wanted a little video for herself to save, and I did her little video, and everybody. Hey, can I take a picture? All of a sudden, can I take a? I was like, you know what? I gotta go. We took off. We went somewhere else, and I was like, no, no. Just because of one person recognized me, it made a whole situation where it made me feel uncomfortable, and I was just like, already just the girl pulling out her phone, like not even giving me time. Just right when she noticed me, oh, you're Ricky. Hey, can you over here setting up her phone? Can you say what's up to my Instagram? Can you say what's up to my so, like I was just like, guy, and everybody's just looking like, who is he? Like what? And I'm just like, oh no, like no, no, no.
That comes with it though.
It
And
comes with
and
yeah.
the bigger you get, the more you're gonna get that. So just be prepared.
Yeah, I'm not used to all that. I
Facts.
don't.
But look, it seems like you're already starting off right. Like you already
No,
got the
yeah.
right mind state. So that's good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be like that asshole that tell my security don't let him in. I'm gonna
Shit.
be like, Now I'm gonna be like, let him in, like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm gonna be nice to all my fans, I care about them because this is what if I'm happening is because of them.
Yeah.
So like I'm not gonna be mean to the people that want, but it's just like, please give me some space, please. I'm human too, we all human beings.
Yeah.
And you gotta be careful still though, 'cause you never know. You never trust a big button and smile all the time, bro. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
you
you
gotta
just
be
sound like
careful
G
too. You
Perico, just like G Perico. Never trust a big button and a smile.
know me? Real shit.
That's true though. That's true. And you know what? Shout out to G
You know,
Perico for real because a lot of his music is what's actually getting me through right now with my money grind and my ambition for this summer with my clothing brand and all this stuff that I got going on. Really. So shout out to G
dope.
Perico.
Yeah, shout
Shout out to the Enterprise Click. You know.
for sure. Shout out to G. He doing big things right now. I know he just had a big show this weekend with Lefty and all them. Shout out to G Perico. I've been rocking with him since the beginning. You know what I mean? So to see him doing his thing is big too. So shout out to him.
Yeah, he made a track with my boy Trouble Kid. Well, Trouble Kid is like my family already, you could say. But yeah, Trouble Kid made a song with him. I got invited for the music video, but Oxnard's a little far from me. I mean, LA and Oxnard's a little bit far from me, so I mean, I couldn't make it. But I heard
Right.
that track between them. It was fire. Not gonna lie.
Dope. 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 What's the scene out there in Oxnard, man? What's going on as far as the music? Do you have is it a good scene out there with people doing their thing with the music and all that?
Well, honestly, I'm not from Oxnard. I'm from the Inland Empire. I'm from Fontana, California. But honestly, I've been
Bro,
to Oxnard, being out there,
out to
the whole
Fontana.
music scene. I'm from Fontana, yeah. I'm from the Inland Empire. Uh, but I've
I
been
got
out there
people from
in
Fontana.
Oxnard. I've been out there in Oxnard. There's that yeah, the music. I got to, like I said, like I've been out there with Trouble Kid. He introduced me to Leo the Fool. Shout out Leo. I didn't get to meet PMF. Rest in peace to PMF. Real stuff. He barely had a career going for himself. He was really gonna pop. Rest in peace to him. I got to meet Crypto. Um, that's part of 5-2 Mob. Honestly, the music out there also with the Slum Boys, they have like it's popping, but like honestly, it's very. I can't speak much of a bit, but from my point of view, it looks a lot of territorial stuff. So I don't know. I That's why I say I can't speak much on it because I wouldn't even know. But from what it looks like it's all territorial, like things. So I wouldn't know. But I know music got some artists out there from Oxnard do have some banger ass music, and I mess with it heavy, heavy.
Dope. Dope. Shout out to Oxnard.
Yeah. Also
So
want to give a quick shout out. I know y'all about to ask me something, but I need to shout out San Diego. Shout out to San Diego. I get so much love mostly from San Diego. I don't know what it is, but shout out to San Diego one time for real.
Shout out to San Diego, the SD.
I don't know what it is out there, bro. Somehow they fuck with me, bro. It's crazy.
That's what's up.
good, good for you. Everybody has their core fan base, and we're glad that you found yours.
Yeah, I'm thankful. Like, oh,
So now, what is there any future projects that you wanted to talk about or promote?
I just want to promote right now. My era. It should be coming out sometime mid June. If not, hopefully by July. Um, that's my era. I'm bringing you guys a lot of. I'm bringing you some West Coast funk, some real West Coast funk, something to bring you back to the '90s, make you feel like in my era. I'm also bringing I'm making two tracks on there called Una Noche, which is a Spanish, English, Chicano rap oldie that I'm doing. And then I also have an original oldie song that's called I Want You. Um, I want you, sorry, I want you. And that's an oldie that I actually wrote. So, and shout out to Nico for producing that, remaking that beat for me and reproducing it. I appreciate him. Um, yeah, just mainly that my era because that one is really, I feel like that one's gonna touch a lot of people because it's in the genre where right now with the whole lowrider culture and which I do stand out for the lowrider culture as well. So like for that, that kind of is a big win for me. You feel me?
Right.
Good for you. So, Now, where can we find you on social media platforms for anybody who wants to follow and tap in on your work and just
You can
kind of.
find me on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, um, TikTok. Um, you can find me under Ricky Did That. Of course, just take away the T at the end. Ricky Did That. Uh, Search me
Why
up.
is that? Hold up. I want to ask you about that because I thought I was tripping with the name. Why is the T silent? Like, what's up with that?
So that, like, I don't know, because that THA came to, so okay. So the name came to me because what haven't I done? I'm young. Even though I'm young, I'm 26 years old. But I mean, even though in my younger generation, I've done so much. I was in the clubs and bars at a very young age. I've seen a lot, done a lot. So I was like, that's how my name came to be. Ricky Did That. Like, what haven't I done? So just, Ricky did that. Like, I've been did that. So,
Right.
but the T that it came from my friends texting me. And I hate them because they're the reason why I'm getting involved with this whole like new way of texting, and I still don't understand half of those short texts. Like, like I barely found out a couple of days ago what FML stand for, and
Oh,
I'm barely going. And it's because of my friends. So basically, they would say that. So as THA, that that was this, and then whatever, or that was what was going on, or whatever. So they would, and that just, I just wanted to be, I didn't want to be proper language, so I just say, let me create something in my own point of view and make something unique out of myself, and just took out the T and just said Ricky did that without the T. As you can see, the pronunciation to it sounds different. Ricky did that,
Right. Right.
not Ricky did that. It's kind of, Ricky did that. You
No,
know.
I get it now, but I'm just saying when I was like, hold up, is that I was like, I didn't know if I was is it right or what a typo? What the fuck? You feel
No,
me? So
yeah, and honestly, there's been flyers. There's been events and flyers that I've done, and
I had to recap. I was looking all through your other shit, like making sure is that right first. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's what it says.
yeah.
Feel me? But I knew it was Ricky did that though, because I've heard it. But I just was like this. It just threw me off. You feel me?
No, yeah, it throws off a lot of people. I'm telling you, I've been like when I'm on flyers, they had to contact me. Is it with the T or without the T? They had to redo the flyer. It's always, is it with the T or without the? It's without the T. It's always without the T.
Right. Right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
thank you so much for coming on. You've been nothing but a dream.
I
Um,
appreciate it. I mean, I'm always trying to be positive energy. Like I said, I am going through something right now. I mean, I'm just trying to be positive right now. I'm not trying to let what's going on right now in my life affect me. But, you know, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for the people watching. I'm doing it for the people that, your guys' followers, my followers. I'm doing it for you guys, and I really do appreciate the opportunity also being on here.
yeah,
So I'm trying
we
to,
really appreciate you coming on, even though you're going through whatever you're going through.
Yes,
yeah.
man.
So
Yeah. Thank you and blessings to you, bro. We'll be praying for you, homie.
yeah,
Uh,
that's why I'm trying to bring as much positive energy out right now. That's the main reason. Not trying to be so negative.
yeah, and it's a good distraction.
Yeah, that too. It is a good distraction. Very good. Like right now, I was just telling my little homie. He's sitting right next to me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you're nervous, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." So the whole time while we were waiting, I was just clowning on myself. I was talking smack. I was just trying to find a way to like
You know what?
not
I
be.
noticed that because I come in a little earlier. I seen you in there before I talked to you, gave you a mic check, but I couldn't hear you. But it just seemed like you were back there just having a good time. Though. I said he looked like he okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, I get it, homie.
Yeah, literally. So like, it was just, oh my goodness. So I was just like, he's like, you're nervous, fool. He's like, that's crazy. He's like,
No, you did amazing regardless.
You did great, bro. What up, Spank? You did great. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for you, brother. Just how young you are and just your whole get down, bro. Like your whole man, you get a 10, bro. You know what I mean? You're ambitious, you're humble, you know what I mean, respectful, you know what I mean? Just everything, like everything, man. You know what I mean? It's good to see younger homies like you, bro.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. Like I said, I thank the people that taught me, be who I am. It's not easy. Like I said, when life's hard, and when I was going through what I was going through in middle school, it wasn't easy for me. But like, I back then in middle school, I tried to fit in, and honestly, growing up afterwards and realizing life, it was like, you know what, it is better to be you. Ain't nobody gonna be you. And honestly, there is a lot of people that are trying to be me. Like I have little homies that are trying to be just like me, like be as gangster as me. And I'm telling them it's not being about gangster. It's about like gangster is taking care of your family. And what I'm focused on is trying to show you guys that you guys can get away from all this. That there's a positive way on doing things, on building businesses and making money without out there stealing or out there smuggling or robbing somebody. Because I remember those days. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when my mother kicked me out 15 years old. I lived through it. I seen it, and I don't want them doing it. And they get naggy. Don't get me wrong. They sometimes look at me like, "Fool, shut up already. We don't want to hear this. Like, stop educating us. Like, or trying to give us, But like they understand and they respect. They respect a lot. Like they tell me, thank you for these advices. Like that's really how it's supposed to be. What's gangsta as fuck to me is someone taking care of their family. That's what's gangsta. Do it the right way, not the wrong way. Do it the positive way, not the negative way.
Hey, let me ask you something right quick. Do you think, because you spoke again about you growing up, your challenges growing up, maybe getting
Hold on, give me 1 second. Damn fucking train.
okay.
Okay, you were saying my bad.
No, I was saying like looking back now when you say like your challenges growing up, bro, you know what I mean? Because you're younger, getting picked on or bullied or just not accepted. Do you look at that now kind of as a blessing or like because it seems like it over time it helps you like become your own man, you know what I mean, and figure it out yourself opposed to giving in, you know what I mean, let people bully you and just giving in to being somebody else's little homie or just accepting what you thought you should be, you know what I mean, and or just crashing out doing some dumb shit just because you didn't know what else to do. It seems like in the long run this helped you become your own man and grow into the man you are now.
I do. I do say it built me to be who I am, which kind of, well, the thing is, I kind of hate it because I'm so serious. I'm so to myself. Uh, I'm too serious. I just keep to myself all the time. So that's the reason why. Like I hate that it kept me like that. Me being, doing time and being in the juvenile halls as well, and going through like programs and boot camps and such. Like it, I don't like that it made me so serious or like quiet all the time around people. But it helped me a lot to build who I am. Yeah, honestly, I do appreciate it a lot. But sometimes I wish I stood in school and found a different person of myself, a better version of myself. Hopefully I was able, like, hoping that I could find a better version of myself where I could have done better, went to college, and actually done something progressive. I'm doing something positive,
Well, I'm
but
gonna say it's not too late because you're still young, bro. You know what I mean. So you got time to still do whatever you want to do, bro. You know what I mean. So don't never let that leave your mind that you still can't do some of those things, bro.
oh, well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Nothing can stop me. So, like, that's what I'm saying. What I wish, so, like, right now, I am going to be enrolling myself back to school soon, very soon. Very soon. But I'm just trying to situate everything first. Like I said, there's so many things going on in my life, opportunities, and then trips that I'm getting offered, to go out and see and get to know and so many things. So it's very like it's very hard, it's in different point of views,
Right.
like
I
but
I
it's
get it.
beautiful though.
But the beautiful, like you said, it's beautiful, and the blessing that you do have, being that you were able to do some of the things you're doing now, these can kind of help you more. It doesn't mean that you're just stuck in the neighborhood somewhere with nothing to do. You know what I mean? You have opportunities, and the things you're doing now can help you towards the other things too. So don't never, again, like I said, let that slip away. You know what I mean? Because you have the opportunities now afforded to you to do some of the things maybe you couldn't do any before. You feel me? So don't let that slip away because this acting is all that. You never know where it could go or how it's going to turn out. But as long as you have the opportunity now, still young, to make some other things happen, try to make those things happen too, bro. You know what I mean? Because you have a bright future ahead of you. I don't
I
want to put you
appreciate
in the basket, never.
I appreciate the advice. I appreciate the words you're telling me. I really do. Yeah, that's why I try taking every opportunity I can. And there is, I've told a lot of people know me, and a lot of people that are my fans. They know. They tell me the same thing. They're like, they know that I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to quit music. I'm trying to stop everything. They're like, bro, you're literally at your peak. This is the time where you should take advantage of it, bro. Like, what do you mean you want to stop? And then to me, it's like I just have so much going around my own life that I do have these dreams and I have these. I want to put all these. good positivity ways that I can help my environment, help my community, help my youngsters, and do everything that I can. But it's so hard. But the thing, like I said, it goes back to me. What's keeping me here is me keep going and pushing through those doors and saying I can do this, I can do that. Let me do this, let me do that. Is because of my fans, the people that support me, the people that I see, the people that come to my shows, the people that come and support on what I do. That's the reason why I keep doing it, because I don't, like I said, I don't have my family telling me, "Oh yeah, let's go see you at your show. Let's go see you." No, I don't hear that.
Mhm.
I don't have that motivation. So that's what keeps me pushing is what the people tell me. Like there's even my friends. My friends always like to hear me rap. They always tell me, "Bro, we gotta make a song," or "Bro, let's hit this." Like they want to do stuff. Like they fiend. They learn like in a way. Like
Hey,
rest in peace to my little homie Stuggs. Like he passed away the way I mean the way I did my film, but um rest in peace to him. I put him in the studio. Right when I put him in the studio, he did his first two shows, and I had people hitting me up telling me, "Hey, who is that? Who is that? You think we could get him on the show? We'll cash him out." He was already gonna start something in his life, but he passed away. And I brought him to the studio. I showed him like this is the engineer, this is the mic, and then I guide him how to intro, how to jump in on the beat, how to wait for this, wait for that, the difference between the hook and the first verse, and then the chorus. I had to teach him all that, and it hurts me because he passed away on something that I was trying to show a positive way to someone,
right. Hey,
you know.
hey, let me ask you this. You spoke again, second time about your family, like you don't get support. Is it, but I heard you speak earlier that you have brothers and people in your life. Is it that they can't support you, don't have the time, or they just don't support? Like, why don't you get the support? Or why
They
don't
don't
you?
support me because a lot has to do with me when I was growing up,
Okay.
giving my mom that hard struggle life because I'm the black sheep.
Okay.
I'm the one that will take the rap. I'm the one that will do it out of my whole family. I'm the one. I'm that person that will do it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like I'm not afraid of doing time. I'm not afraid of dying. I will do it. Like that's the thing. Um, It has to do. They don't see me changing ever since I got out of county. Um, After realizing that I had to change my way, and actually the people inside too, the people I was doing time with, I mean the people that I was inside with, locked up with, they even told me too, stick to your music. And even when I was locked up, a lot of motherfuckers used to tell me, "Hey Ricky, come here, come spit something." Hey, boom, they'll drop a beat, they'll hit the pencil, something, or they'll just boom, and I would always rap. So they would tell me always like keep doing your music, bro. Like, do it. But my family never condone it. Like, that's the thing. My family
So
doesn't have no faith in me. They
so
don't think that I'm in the positive or right way. Like everything that I do, they think it's a trash. Like right now, my brothers are quiet. They're shut mouth lip after I show them that I'm in a movie theater screen, that my last name and my name is on the script. Like they're on the credits, they're shut lip. They don't know what to say. They don't even know how to respond. I know
hey,
I could bet you anything right now. When I see them, when I do make eye contact with them, I know what they're gonna say. The first thing they're gonna say is, "Uh, you're probably gonna let all that fame get to your head, or you're probably just act. You're gonna start acting out like no, because I worked hard for this. I really did it. I'm not gonna let that just change me. Like and it's like I said, it's not a gift. This is not something you could just go on the shelf and grab. This is opportunities where I was pushing and pushing to find the doors to open to access it when no one believed in me, when I needed to go to do a show at the time. My family didn't take me. They didn't want to go. The first time my mom ever went to my show, she left halfway in my performance because everybody was smoking pot and they were cussing and she didn't like the music. She said you guys are very disrespectful. That it was just she didn't like it at all. She said you guys are all gonna go in jail. You guys are all gonna end up doing something dumb, and you know it's always
well,
gonna be like
I mean, to mom's credit, you probably gotta like break her if she hasn't been around there. Like that's what I was about to say too before. Is it something that like you just said, since you got out and all this, they don't see everything. So is it just maybe they expect something different from you? Like I can understand that too. Like if they weren't used to you already doing music and you're just doing music and you've been in trouble and mom, that's all she's seen. She probably doesn't know how serious you're taking it or how what you're doing. So is it that they're just not all the way tuned in to what you're doing now, or they just expect something else? Because it seems for me,
they
from
expect
talking to
money.
you,
That's
that
what they
you got
see.
a lot
That's
going on.
honestly they
Mm.
expected money. I'm not gonna lie, like that's what they're waiting to see. And to me, it's not about money. Honestly, it's more of the journey. You know, the memories. That's what's to me like the memories, the opportunities that I got to see, the people that I got to meet, the stories that I'll be able to tell to people. Hey, you know, I got to meet this person. Hey, I got to meet this person. Like you won't believe it. Like look at this video I was with, you know, or I was in this, you know, like I'm part of this. That's what matters to me. The money, I don't care about the money. Yeah, I need money to survive. We need them. I want to be living nice. I want to buy my mama her house and tell her your son did it, whether you believe me or not. You got your own house. I got my house. You know, this is just you for trying your best to raise a man, and I appreciate you. And even though we're bumping heads or whatever the case is, or we're not seeing eye to eye, you know, that's your house. I'm thankful for everything. You know, I tried my best, and this is yours. And you know, I don't want to be rich. I want to be enough to say I'm stable. I want to be able to say that I'm still doing what I'm doing, but I'm stable enough to say that I'm still gonna be living a normal life where I'm not gonna forget. Like I guarantee you, even if I do hit a million or I do hit a billion, you'll still see me working a 9 to 5 job. I guarantee you.
Got you.
Guarantee you.
By the grace of God, you'll be able to repair those relationships. But for now, just keep doing what you're doing, you know. And eventually they'll see that it's more of you taking it serious, and like they're probably just thinking out the surface right now.
No,
And
yeah, but probably you know my family. I don't know, you know my fam. I don't question my family. My family always see me as a bad person, as a bad kid, with the law and everything. So I mean, it's understandable. You know, I brought this upon myself. Um, but I just hope that they can look in their hearts or at least in their minds, you know, like and have some faith that you know what he is changing. At least he's doing something better than out there robbing or breaking into car, or, you know, doing something that I used to do. You know, like at least I'm in a positive way. At least I'm sticking to something and I'm working and I'm working, making my money and doing something positive that's keeping me away from negativity, from being out so long, you know, and out and about doing dumb things, you know.
Yeah, I think it'll be. I just think they got to get. Seems to me like you guys aren't all tapped in right now together. Because if I'm talking to you, like I said, until you told me that, I didn't get any of that from you. I get a positive young man, bro. So it seems like you guys probably aren't tapped in, and they probably, like you said, need to see something. You know, but I think once they see it, and you get back, you know, you guys. I don't know your relationship, you know, but it seems
Oh
like when you
yeah.
guys get tapped in more, and she sees like and just has a conversation. Like I don't know, so I can't speak
Yeah,
on
no,
what.
I'm just
But
outcasted. Let's just leave
I
it at
get
that.
it.
I'm
I think
outcasted.
you
Let's just
will.
leave it at that. Like I'm in the
Gotcha.
picture, but they just, you know, I'm outcasted from everything. You know, I'm like like I said, I'm the black sheep. But I'm outcasted. They don't want to know nothing. They don't worry. Like, you know, it sucks. You know, like they don't worry
I
about my
just pray.
safety.
I pray that gets worked out. You know what I mean? On whatever capacity it needs to be. I just pray that gets worked out because you still only got one family, even if it ain't right. But at least you know you get some closure or something that it can just make both of you feel better. You know what I mean? So you
No,
can
yeah.
move on regardless.
but again, congratulations to you on all your success so far,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
regardless of what doubt that has been put in your path and naysayers, you're going to continue to shine, guaranteed.
I appreciate. I know I'm gonna keep shining. I mean, it's not me making myself shine. It's not just myself. It's the fans, the people that support me, and the people that believe in me, and also God, because God, I put a lot of faith in God after I got out of jail. I told him this is, I'm gonna try my best to really, you know, be a better version and use my proper knowledge on what I'm good at to spread a good positive way to change the world as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But we truly, truly appreciate you coming on, and always know that if there's ever anything in the future that you want to promote, you're always more than welcome to come back.
I appreciate it very much. And same thing here. If you guys ever need some promotion or something or some shout outs, I don't mind posting on my brand page or my page, you know, or anything you guys got coming up. You know, I wish you guys the best in your guys' podcast career. I love it. It's amazing, you know. I got to get into all this technology stuff because hopefully I'll be able to do all this soon one day. And, you
You need
know,
help, we got you.
so thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. You guys were amazing. And you know, I wish you guys nothing but the best, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
brother. Likewise, man. Nothing but the best, bright future for you ahead. I know you're gonna do big things, whether it be acting, music, you know what I mean, philanthropy, you know, being a speaker. I just see you doing a lot of great things, bro. You know what I mean? So we're rooting for you over here, bro. You know what I mean? Make us proud, homie.
All right, I'll make sure I make everybody proud. I got y'all. I got y'all.
Sure, for sure. Ricky did that, y'all. He did it.
Yes.
Thank you, bro.
Of course, man. Of course, and thank you all. Yeah, like I said, check me out. Oh yeah, August 31st, I will be performing at a supercar show with a hop contest. I think it's a $10,000 winning prize. So make sure you guys pull up August 31st in the city of Riverside. Shout out to Angel One Magazines. Shout out to Five Star Production. My manager Lydia. Shout out to my partner Ozzy. He, you know,
I see.
shout out to my boy Sapo Log, always going on my shows, and he's an artist as well. You know, shout out to everybody. Um, Shout out everybody supporting me. Shout out to these beautiful people right here over, you know, that brought me onto this podcast. Shout out to the beautiful people on YouTube. Shout out to the beautiful people watching. Shout out to the beautiful people out there on Instagram, all over the world. You know, only thing I really want to say is don't give up on your dreams. Don't lose hope. Just know that tomorrow's another day and we can move forward. Best way to start off your morning, the way I start my mornings, I wake up, look at myself in the mirror, and I tell myself, today's a new day. Let's go get this money. Let's go see this beautiful day. Let's get the day over with, and let's go enjoy the rest of our day. If you feel like you're sad or upset, go take a hike, go climb a mountain, go walk, go take a walk, go jog, go hit the gym, do something productive. I say that's the best way. Just chase your dreams, chase what you believe in. Don't let no one say you can't do it, because anybody can do it. I was told I couldn't do it, and I'm doing things that I'm thankful, and I gotta learn how to be thankful for these opportunities and still humble myself, because these are opportunities that are not handed out on a daily. But you know, push, keep going, échale ganas, put full effort, hit the gas pedal, no brakes, just hit it. You know, like go full throttle on that. You know, like think of a Fast and Furious movie. You're trying to win that race. You want that nice whatever it is car. They bet it to the line. Beat the finishing race. Make it to the
Can
finishing
you
line.
see that, Ricky?
What?
The comment that's at the bottom.
It says, "Gee, well, this is a good thing you're doing. First time catching the segment on here. Had a horrible day today myself, so this was helpful to me. Also powerful. I'm glad, bro. Well, hopefully your day gets better, bro. Like I'm telling you, you know, like don't look down. Tomorrow's a beautiful day. Today's a beautiful day. You know, you can't always let the negativity get you, because you always gotta think positive. You're here. You're
Mm.
living. You got a car. You got a house. You got water. You get to shower. You get
Right.
to you know, we have things to enjoy. We should be thankful. We should always see a new day and be thankful that we are here and we are powerful. I know our minds take a little bit over control, but like we all say, um and I do believe it, it's all in the head. And I believe in Dr. Sibas. You guys will soon later on see me later pick up a case about that. I will be getting into it. I don't care really much about what anybody says, but I do want to learn a lot about Dr. Silvas, because Dr. Silvas did say a lot of remedies, and I have tried certain remedies that have helped me get away from a cold super fast and certain things. So that is something that I will pick up on, and I know it's a risk to even talk about it, but it is what it is. But you guys should be aware on what you guys eat and what you guys drink all the time. Make sure you guys are checking the expiration dates, the tags, and everything on what you guys are
That's
purchasing.
definitely serious. Hey, because you know what, that's crazy. You said that because you gotta check. Because sometimes the grocery stores, as bad as that sounds, you know what I mean. That happened. Like you gotta check. I happen to just check some shit today, and I'm like, hold up, and you know what I mean. You just bought this from the store and it's out of date. So yeah, you gotta check shit. You know what I
And then,
mean?
and then the thing is, they also the
Crazy you
dates.
said that.
If you guys pay attention, try to pay attention. What they try doing is they change the dates, and they say it's gonna expire in a few days, and in reality, that milk is already rotting. You can smell it.
That's
So
crazy,
be
man.
aware, you guys. Be aware. I don't know what's going on. Just be aware of what you guys are eating. Be careful on what you guys are doing. You know, stay healthy, stay positive, stay motivated. I'm always gonna be with you guys, even if I'm not with you guys there physically, but just know I'm rooting for everybody that has a dream, everybody that wants to do something progressive in their life. I'm rooting for you guys. Um, God is rooting for you. And whoever's around with me, we're all rooting for you, you know, and do what you guys got to do. And I have faith that we can get over any bad day. We can do it.
For sure.
That part. That part. Salute to you, brother. Salute. Salute.
Thank you so much again for being on here.
Of course, of course. And
Yeah.
thank
Thank
you, Deandra. Thank you so
you.
much.
Big.
And
Nice.
I see her a lot. She comes to a lot of events that I'm at. It's crazy, and she's a very humble woman, very respectful
Oh,
woman.
thank
She's
you.
solid, honestly, and thank you for the opportunity too. I know she kind of been on me about this already, kind of for the whole. It's just like I said, I got a life outside of my
I feel you.
career, so it's hard to manage everything at the same time.
Tell Sapo we're waiting for him. He's the last one.
Sapo, yeah, Sapo, we're waiting for you. We're, we're waiting for you, Sapo. Right now, we're waiting for you to
We already got everybody. He's the only one we need left.
Sapo, where you at? Sapo, stop hopping around in the
Stop.
pond. So Sapo, for everybody that don't know what Sapo stands for, Sapo is a frog. So you guys know. So Sapo, stop leaping around the leapfrogs and come do this podcast with us. Show some love.
Shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
the
and shout out to the Cheeseman Chronicles. The Cheeseman Chronicles, they show so much love. They showed me their home as my home. They told me if I ever need something, I appreciate what they say and what they do as well as supporting me in what I do. So shout out to the Cheeseman Chronicles podcast. Shout out very much to them. Shout out to Blackie. Shout out to I forget the other two's names, but shout out to you guys. Really, I appreciate the hospitality and everything you guys support me on. Really, they're always trying to introduce me to every host they get on their podcast.
Yeah.
Like they really want me to network with them, and they like the way I carry myself. That I don't let all this stuff get to my head.
Yeah.
Like it's like if you guys hit me up, hey Ricky, come to this barbecue. I'll pull up. I'll pull up. Say less. I might be pulling up with like 3, 4 deep people. Probably 5. But I'll pull up. I'll pull up. Show love. We'll be there. Peace. Drink a few drinks. Smoke a couple blunts. You feel me? Or keep a couple margaritas. Whatever you guys do. You know.
dope. Dope. Shout out to the homie, man. Ricky did that, y'all. Ricky definitely did that tonight. People, thank you again. Big Ricky, man, great show. Give him a round of applause. Yes. I had to give you a round of applause, big dog. Great show, man. Great conversation, man. You did great, bro. Like I said, a lot of respect for you, bro. Keep up the great work, homie.
Appreciate it, brother. I really do appreciate it.
Sir.
So next week we are having rapper Hypnotic on our show. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay. Everybody stay lookout on that too. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be waiting for that. I'm gonna be watching it.
Tap in with us, homie, and come back anytime, man. You're welcome anytime, bro. Like I said. You
I
know what I mean?
appreciate it. It's an honor. I appreciate it. If you guys ever need a host or somebody, keep the conversation going, I would love gladly help out, or whatever the case is. But thank you very much for having me here. Shout out to everybody watching this. Shout out to the whole cast out here. Shout out to the host. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the amazing people out there in this whole universe, and stay positive and love y'all. Ricky did that, says I love y'all, care for y'all. I'm gonna read you guys one of my quotes out of my poetry. It's gonna sound familiar to certain quotes, but um, I walk through the shadows of the valley of death. I seek a new life and love again. Remember that. We walk through the shadows of valley of death to seek a new life and love again. Remember that.
Okay. All right. Ricky said that. He did it and he said it, okay? Much love, Ricky. Much love,
All right,
homie.
man. Love,
Love,
much
respect.
love. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a good one. And, we'll stay in touch.
All
For
right,
sure.
babe.
For sure. Rooting for you, bro. Peace.
All right.
Hey, two months ago. Okay. All right, brother. But great show on Deandra. Anything you want to lead the people with? Oh, before we go to tell us about you got a new I've seen you like make a new little debut in a video, doing your thing, acting and cameo. Tell us about that.
So I've done. It depends on which one you're talking about. I've done 3.
It's one I seen. I don't know.
Who was it with?
The rapper, forgot his name, but you're at his house. You're like, you guys got, the recent one you did.
Oh, The Unfadable.
Yeah.
So I did a cameo with a buddy of mine, The Unfadable. He wanted to do a music video for his song West Coast Party. So he hired me to like get like the models and the videographer to come out and bring his vision to life, and we were able to do that. So I'm really proud of that. Like whenever I work with someone, I if they want me to be a part of it, I'll be more than happy to do it. So he wanted me to be one of his vixens. So I did that. And then a shout out to him. And then Ozzy recently had a video that has over 1 million views. Congratulations to him. For his song "Wasted Days and Wasted Nights" that just came out. I want to say last week. And then Lizzie G also we finished a video I think a couple of weeks ago that she did called "Don't Want to Feel." That's all of those are all available on YouTube for your viewing.
There it is. Check him out. Check that out. Deandra doing her thing in those videos. Check out Lizzie G, homie Ozzy. You know what I mean? The whole family. Make sure you check them out and support them as well. Yeah. So there it is. Deandra Chanel, also the stylist and fashion designer. Plug that one more time too. The other people, get at you about your
Also, for any styling and designing services that I have, or even just like some boutique looks that you guys may want from me, you can go to my website, deandrachanel.com, or you can just hit me up on Instagram, which I prefer, Deandra Chanel Designs. So that's pretty much it for that. But next week, like I said, we have Hypnotic on, so that's going to be a dope one. He's been in the game for a while, and he's doing big things right now.
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in next week, same time, same place. You know what we do? We change the game. Deandra, Chanel, G-Lew. Shout out to our producer, DD Hairston. Shout out to everyone who joined us tonight in the chat. Thank you for the love and support. If you missed anything, just go back, press rewind. But don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we will surely appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
Until next week.
Till next week, y'all. Peace and love. We out of here.